The Esports World Cup is the largest esports competition on Earth. 25 games, 2,000 players and a $70 million prize pool turns Riyadh from Saudi Arabia's capital into the centre of esports for 6 weeks.
A fantastic drive coming in from Kevin Ellis Jr. and Darren McCormack. You can see the emotion. They are pumped and they mean business here in the Esports World Cup.
Alright, what's happening, boys? We're in Riyadh for EWC, so yeah, feeling good. Let's stay locked in, get the job done.
The Esports World Cup serves as the grand finale for the Rennsport R1 Teams Championship. After 8 qualification rounds, containing 3 seeding rounds and 5 dynamic group rounds, 9 teams are about to travel halfway across the globe to compete for the most illustrious title in sim racing. Since its inception, it has been my ultimate goal to become a champion at the Esports World Cup. 3 years of hard work and sacrifice have landed me in a team which are amongst the favourites to finally achieve this goal. Through the first 3 seeding rounds, we established ourselves early as a top 3 team, while still getting to know each other and gel as a brand new roster. We had some highs and some lows as we jumped between Group A and Group B during the 5 dynamic group rounds, but all signs were looking positive as we looked forward to Riyadh.
Alright, boys, so first day of competition. Just chilling in the player lounge right now. We're about to hop in the shuttle and head to the venue. We had media day yesterday. Pretty normal stuff, really. You know, you get your photos, interviews, a couple of video shots and things like that. So yeah, media day was good fun. We had a free practice session that day as well. Things look really positive. I think we're feeling good. As I say, we're going to head to the shuttle, get the headphones on, get some tunes blasting, and get in the zone. We need to remember the goal of today as well. We don't need to win.
Yeah.
Like, just don't be last, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
Obviously, we don't want to be down there in the first place, but
yeah.
Just think of the big picture.
Just in case it doesn't go well at the beginning, it's as long as we're not last, it's okay, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How's things, man?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, had a positive day yesterday with free practice, so I think we're quietly confident.
Feeling good pace-wise?
Yeah, I think so. Sectors were where we were hitting at home, so I think, that's the hard part. If you come to land and you're like a 10th off every sector, that you've got cause to be concerned, but the sector times were where they needed to be, which is where I put the laps together for the most part, which is pretty normal, I think, at land. So, yeah, I think we're quietly confident.
Welcome everyone to the Esports World Cup.
This was our first real test of how we stacked up in a LAN environment. Some drivers thrive, some falter once the lights come on and the cameras start rolling. Finishing in last place in the points today would result in us going home, whilst dropping to the lower bracket leaves us with a massive amount to climb and extra stress that we need to avoid.
Today I choose joy. Positive pasta. Or is that cheese?
That's cheese.
Alright, shit.
I think should do practice in like 35 minutes, and then there's 2 races from the other group, and then we do 2 races, then they do 2, then we do 2. So like, you do 2, then you're off for 2, but it's like a round robin, so every team faces each other at least once.
With his teammate Kevin Ellis Jr. right behind. Watch for a jump maybe for those 2 on the left-hand side in towards turn 1. How can they work together maybe as they work their way into the start of this race? Green flag waves from Jeddah. We're underway again. And look at that from Yoyoski. Chinchik is on the left-hand side trying to get past Kevin Ellis Jr. They're not going to be quite able to do that, but it's Luke Bennett on the outside in towards turn 1. Now outside for turn 2 as he switches back on Darren McCormack, who keeps the lead. Here comes Marcel Chinchik again. He went inside turn 1 last time. This time it's outside. Might give him the inside at turn 2. They're both going to be super late on the brakes. How are they going to pull this up in time? They just about do. Just a bit of contact as well. And here comes Sebastian Joe on the inside looking for that traction in the BMW, and he's got it. Darren McCormack is an R1 race winner, and it's here at the Esports World Cup, leading the line for Virtus Pro. He does the business. Darren McCormack first. He gives a fist pump to Kevin Ellis Jr., who finishes 4th. Virtus Pro will be very pleased with their performance, 1st and 4th in their first race.
We can see Benasiotis trying to make the move. It's Darren McCormack, though, going for the race lead against his old teammate. They go side by side down into the first corner of the Rettifilo, and it's Blyer around the outside, and it's McCormack halfway around himself. It is absolute carnage here at the Temple of Speed. Statsenko's gone straight up into second position. Mikhail Statsenko is the one to try and close in and attack the rear end of Dominic Blyer, potentially looking for a race victory here. Statsenko was getting the attack of Toman straight down the inside. Bit of contact between a pair and a bit of a brush. Around the outside goes Dom Blyer. Little bit of contact between the two. And here comes Mikhail Statsenko trying to make it stick. Mikhail Statsenko denied a first victory. Will finish in second.
In quali, I had an issue with the pedals. I wasn't getting max brake in the middle sector. Then in the race, my wheel was downshifting by itself. I still got, it should have been a P5. Maybe it could have been higher with penalties and stuff. And then, yeah, bloke just fucking spins and thinks, gives up and just lets go of all the pedals. Like, at this level, you never do that. You never do that. It's rule number one. If you spin, you just hold the brake. Like, fuck. Great fucking job. Well done. You fucking saved us there. Great job.
But he's going to be quick.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. P2 is still good. As long as we're getting podiums and stuff, like, we're okay.
Alright boys, so first two races of the day are done, and yeah, Jeddah was positive. Dara picked up a win. And then at Monza, yeah, had a bit of an issue on the qualifying lap, bit of a technical issue, and then in the race, clawed myself from 10th to 4th, or 5th, sorry. Then in the last lap, guy ahead spun in the last corner, just got up the inside, and he didn't hold the brake and wiped me out in the last corner and put me back to 11th. So, yeah.
They bring themselves up towards the start-finish line, and we're racing one last time here at Fuji on day 2. It is in towards turn 1 for Sebastian Job, who cuts across Darren McCormack in towards the first corner, but he goes even inside further. Contact between the two. Darren McCormack up the road, and Sebastian Job goes wide as well. That could be disastrous for Virtus Pro.
And at the moment, Virtus Pro, with that added pressure of maybe ending their tournament early, that's going to loom large into Hockenheim and put ever more pressure onto a circuit where qualifying matters most, and that one-shot qualifying could actually determine the large part of the race result.
It's Marcel Chinchik on pole position. It's Darren McCormack alongside in the front row. Ellis Jr., Bedeker, Toman, Joniger the top 6. Let's get this race started then with 10 laps ahead of us. Down towards the first corner we're going to go with Chinchik taking the inside line as they head their way through. Bit of side by side there between Ellis Jr. and Bedeker.
And under pressure, Darren McCormack goes for the lead.
McCormack then to the front. It was 4 wide going into the hairpin. It's McCormack from Bedeker, from Chinchik. He's onto the brakes on the inside. There's contact between the two. Max Bedeker's been pushed off wide. It's going to open the door for Ellis Jr. to come through if they're not careful. There's more contact, and Bedeker goes round. Off the circuit goes Schoniger as well as they rejoin. It's Aston Martin first. It's Aston Martin second. It's Aston Martin third with McCormack, Chinchik and Ellis Jr. behind. Darren McCormack is coming into the final sector to have a dominant victory here at the Hockenheim Ring. It's been a fantastic performance for him. It's been a fantastic performance for his teammate. It's McCormack, it's Chinchik, it's Ellis Jr. Virtus Pro will be in the upper bracket tomorrow. They will have 2 chances, if they need it, to go through to the 2025 Esports World Cup Final. You can see there the teams Virtus Pro towards it looking a little bit happy. Marcus Sohom, of course, making a video there for Kevin Ellis Jr. Big shout out, Ryan. There he goes, gives a bit of a wave.
Bracket, Graham. Want to come fucking upper bracket? Want to come back? How the fuck do we do that? Or the bollocks, isn't it?
So, yeah, we just got done with the round robin. There's between us, Mouse and Vitality about who was going to get knocked out. We went from, I think, 6th in points before the second last race to 3rd. And now we're in the upper bracket with Kwanda and Redline, which is really good. It's really positive. So, yeah, it's midnight now, and we've only just finished. So, yeah, it's a late night, but what a relief to make it through to tomorrow and be in the upper bracket. So, yeah, let's move on to tomorrow now.
We were outsiders coming into today, as Porsche Kwanda and Redline had established themselves as the clear top 2 favourites in the championship. We all knew we needed some fortune to flip the script and cause an upset.
We need to accept we're the underdogs, but by no means we've got a very good chance of advancing, right? And even if we don't, then lower bracket against Vitality and Williams, we've beaten them yesterday already. So
And they have quality bans.
and they have quality bounce, so that plays to our favor as well.
Down towards turn number 1 then. Luke Bennett, after that astonishing qualifying lap, will be in control of the field for the first race of the upper bracket in the Esports World Cup in 2025. 10 laps here at Jeddah to sort this one out as we get the race underway. Luke Bennett gets off to a decent start, and it's a sandwich for Wojciech Fiala, who's got Siggy and Joe either side of him. In towards turn 1, Force Command are going to be aggressive into the first turn, and they are. And here he goes into the final corner maybe. We got on the penultimate lap, but he's going for it here. Virtus Pro looking to steal the most points out of race number 1 in a big surprise in the upper bracket, putting the pressure on here. He's going to go to the outside. He's got no choice. Luke Bennett shoves him there. He's going to squeeze in between the wall and that big BMW M4 on the inside line. Darren McCormack on a tight line, and he's not going to manage it. Round the outside into the first chicane. He's delighted, and Team Redline will be as well. Darren McCormack knows it's a job well done for his team, but Luke Bennett wins at Jeddah.
After the first race of the day, Porsche Coanda had actually gotten off to a bit of a shaky start at Jeddah. We saw this as an early opportunity to pile on some pressure, take advantage of this as we headed to a track we had circled as a key one to maximise: Daytona.
It is Kevin Ellis Jr. on pole position. It's Luke Bennett alongside as Kevin Ellis Jr. leads us down into the first corner. Big move, big look coming in there from Charlie Collins and Jordan Caruso. There's a big crash across though. Cutting across was Joshua Rogers as he slams into the side of a couple of Team Redline cars. This is back to the race lead, and it's become a Virtus Pro 1-2. Here comes Luke Bennett then for the race lead. Penultimate lap beginning. As far as I'm concerned, Ellis Jr. is out of the picture. He's destined for victory here on the high bank the Daytona International Speedway, and not only that, he's going to assist his teammate with Slipstream. A tiny margin as they come up towards the line. It's a 1-2 for Virtus Pro as they take over the points lead here in the upper bracket. A fantastic drive coming in from Kevin Ellis Jr. and Darren McCormack. You can see the emotion. They are pumped and they mean business here in the Esports World Cup.
We can win this shit.
We've been to all the tracks now, and we progressed.
Yeah, look at Daytona though. We rocked up one lap. But yeah, great job guys, well done. Congrats guys, well done.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Cheers.
Championship Sunday, a day I'd been working towards for the past 3 years. Every practice session, every race, every sacrifice I'd made had all led up to today. Finally, a chance to become world champions. 8 races stood between us and $500,000. We'd already caused one upset, we just needed one more to prove everyone wrong. To show that we could take Virtus Pro from the back of the grid to the top of the world in less than 12 months.
You guys
Good morning.
yesterday scored 45 on average.
How's it doing, alright? Good. I brought a weapon in case you decide to start fucking about or anything.
We know our goal.
I don't think it's
Our
like
goal, what we have to do is just get a 1-2. That's our whole goal.
At any
every
point.
race.
I just say let's make sure we don't leave disappointed today, because it's been great so far, right? If P2 is all we can do, then let's finish P2. If we can fight for the win, let's fight for the win, right? But let's just make sure we perform well and we'll leave happy today.
Bro, this car's doing like double the speed limit.
Yeah, good man.
Not but like my ass is getting rattled.
Yeah,
My ass. I'm sat on a seatbelt clip. And we're hitting every single
why don't you
fucking-
just like take it out?
You know, you can just glue.
It's too far in to come out now.
Welcome everyone to the Esports World Cup featuring Rennsport. Today is the finale. Like I said, on the biggest stage sim racing has to offer. We know our top 3 teams, Redline, Virtus Pro, and Vitality. But one thing we don't know is who the champion will be.
It's we're in a scenario we wanted to be in but didn't expect to be in, so obviously that's nice. But yeah, we've got a really, really good shot at winning this full thing, so we've got to make sure we don't crumble under the pressure. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty relaxed, to be honest. It's my first time in like a championship winning scenario, so I'm just going to enjoy the moment, enjoy the day, enjoy the good days where they last, and learn from the bad days. That's the that's the target, right? So yeah.
as we carry ourselves through. It's Darren McCormack then on pole position for the first time here at the 2025 finals of the Esports World Cup. As McCormack from Chinchik, from Rietveld, from Toman, we race our way down into the first corner. 10 laps ahead of us here at the Hockenheim ring.
They're going to block the road. They try and block the road for Siggy. Here comes Kevin Ellis Jr. He needs to make up points for Versus Pro. They're taking each other off. They're off together. Vitality have taken each other off here.
Ellis Jr. is into the mix as well, so scoring some decent points for Virtus Pro. It is dominant Dara through the final corner to win at the Hockenheim ring. It was an excellent qualifying lap, delivered with an excellent race as well.
The golden number is 250. That gets you into finalist mode. We're a long way off that yet. But right now, those points being scored, everything counts in the overall championship. Lights go out and we go racing around the outside though. And the BMW team red line. Red Bull Sim Racing car of Bennett has gone round and he's collected cars with him as well. Dara McCormack though, fist in the air. He knows he's done well. From pole position, a sensational lap. He's converted to a dominant victory for Dara McCormack. It's a drag race to the line. In the background though, Kevin Siggy and Wojtek Fiala jostling over the final place on the podium. Across the line though, Kevin Siggy just able to hang on from Fiala.
It's been a perfect drive once again. It was a brilliant drive earlier on in the day. The previous two races, he opened up his account with that victory at Hockenheim. He opened up, or continued it rather, with that victory at Jeddah. And he continues it furthermore here with a victory at the legendary circuit of Spa-Francorchamps. Big slide for Marcel Chinchik, but it's McCormack across the line. 25 more important points for Virtus Pro, and a fantastic drive sees McCormack ahead of Job and Bennett on the podium. But importantly, Kevin Ellis Jr. was there to back him up.
Race 4 of the Esports World Cup final. Can he do it again? Dara McCormack brings them to the green flag. Now Bennett tries to follow through. Oh, and that's contact in the background. Off goes Marcel Chinchik, I think, and there's chaos in the background. There goes Sebastian Job. Dive bomb down at turn 6. And now they're going to freight train him. Dara McCormack's going backwards here. And they've got to try and shuffle him here, red line, and they can't quite do it. It's going to be red line all over the place, trying to get past McCormack. And Virtus Pro going backwards now. The red line boys are coming back again. Here comes McCormack. Outside line in the bus stop. Contact. Oh, and he's gone. McCormack's gone in the bus stop. Chicane, their best driver, Virtus Pro. 3 wins in a row coming into this race. He's not going to get a fourth. Darren McCormack down to the back end of the field.
How's this one going to unfold with this incredibly long run down into the first corner? It's Darren McCormack who will lead from pole position. We get the show underway and we will lead down into the first corner with McCormack as we send our way into the first corner. Bennett getting strong on the outside. He'll go all the way around, but he will cut over the inside. Now we'll have to rescind that one back as there's contact and Vitality are being pushed down the order. And here we go. The contact continues as Redline come through almost completely unscathed. This is so brave from Bennett. Let's see what he can do. He's going to put it all on the line as he goes straight to the outside of Ascari. What a fantastic move from Luke Bennett, but it is not done yet. It's McCormack versus Bennett. We've seen it time and time again in the 2025 Esports World Cup. Into the Parabolica. It's surely going to be a drag race to the line. It's covered off brilliantly, but for the first time today, it looks like Team Redline might be on the top step of the podium. The drag race takes us all the way to the checkered flag, and it's Bennett across the line to take victory.
Up towards the line they come, the long run to the line here at Fuji. Siggy waits, and now Siggy goes with Ellis Jr. on the inside of him. This could get very interesting in towards turn number 1, but it's Virtus Pro across the front, free wide in towards turn 1, slightly late on the brakes from Fiala, and he's going to pay for that. Few positions lost. Kevin Ellis Jr. though, out the other side of the corner, gets into the lead in his turn 3.
The inside comes Kevin Siggy as he fires his way down the inside at T1.
Kevin Siggy wins at Fuji in race 6 of the Esports World Cup final, and Team Redline are now within touching distance of this World Cup.
Siggy alongside. That short run down into the first complex of corners at 1 and 2 begins here with McCormack leading away. How aggressive does Redline go when they need the victory to take the crown? We go into the first corner with McCormack leading. They go side by side. How did it all unfold? Out wide, they're playing it safe for Team Redline. It's a fantastic drive once again around the streets of the Jeddah Corniche circuit for Darren McCormack, but it won't be enough. BMW Team Redline, Red Bull Sim Racing is set to hold the 2025 Esports World Cup. Darren McCormack will come across the line to take an excellent victory, but he still looks disappointed. What more could I do, he thinks. McCormack wins at Jeddah, but Redline wins the whole thing. It'll be $200,000 to them.
So that brings us to the end of EWC, guys. Yeah, what a week we had. Second place, we'll do it. At the end of the day, get a couple bits of memorabilia to take home with us. I just want to say a huge thanks to Marcus for filming all this and putting it all together. He's been, a huge help this week. He's been amazing, and a big thanks to all my friends and family at home for the support, all you guys for all the support.
As the event drew to a close, we all just took some time, step back and appreciate what we just achieved. Although we didn't come away as world champions, we had taken a struggling organisation cemented in last place only 12 months ago to the summit of sim racing esports. Only now can we say we flipped the script.
What's up, boys? Trying out Saudi Mackies. Come on. Here comes boss. Boss man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's a good shot there.